Hello and welcome back. 20 some odd weeks ago, we paused the campaign to play a different one, and now we're resuming the first campaign. Who remembers what happened? Nobody. Okay, cool. So last time, you guys found a map in the caves that the cultists were hiding out in, and this map seemed to be a route that they were taking all of their stolen goods, and it pointed you in the direction of a town called Baragost. And Baragost is a town very, very far away, and it's at the very end of the arrow that is notated on this map. And so you have a very long journey ahead of you. When we last played in this campaign, you guys all opted to just go for it. You're not going to return to town. You just wanted to chase down the bad guys and see about getting the stolen loot back with no idea how far ahead of you they may be or what lies ahead. You've decided town, no way. Supplies, not needed. A good night's sleep, and you just went. And you now have two baby black dragons in tow. They are incredibly large. They're much larger than your normal black dragon babies. But somehow Susie Weavers has tamed them. And so now they follow her and they protect her. They've growled at a couple of you when you've tried to pat her on the back, or they've tried to, protect her, not understanding that you guys are total friends. So you guys have that to deal with. If you
To
guys
deal with?
remember, huh?
To deal with? You mean to enjoy?
To enjoy.
Yes, to enjoy. You have that to enjoy. Um, Also, if you guys remember, there was an elf that you guys set free. You saved him from being held captive by the cultists. His name was Laosin, and Laosin went back to the town of Kanye to get help because he thought five people, there's no way they can defeat this. I'm going to go get an army. And so that's where he went. When you guys began following the map, you traveled for about a day and a half before Laosin arrived hot on your heels, horses in tow, one for each of you, and he's offered to travel with you for the rest of the way. The dragons have not taken to him. They are incredibly wary of him. They're wary of everybody, but they're more wary of him because he wasn't around when they hatched. But this map does lead you to the holy city of El Terrell, where Laosin says he has a friend that he would very much like you all to speak with. So right now, you guys have arrived at El Terrell. It's filled with merchants, river traders, farmers markets. Its most distinguishing feature is that there is a brilliant magical light that hovers high above the city, illuminating the city day and night. And this is just a light that is referred to as the companion. It protects the city from undead and all evils from the outside. And Laosin has asked that you all wait in a nearby tavern so that he can track down his friend and hopefully have a meeting with you all.
Man, and it's like I know we're not having any crossovers anytime soon, but like, could his friend be Rhea? And while at the pub, could Twitty be performing? It would
Hey,
be
out
so.
here.
Guys, I don't know why, but I got a horrible feeling. I think we need to get the fuck out of here.
I second this sentiment. I didn't sign on to be a babysitting dragons.
Oh, I like the dragons. I don't mind them at all.
No,
Just bored.
no.
The city.
Dwarves and dragons don't go well together. Read any books; they don't go
I
well.
don't mind the dragons at all, man. I'm a dwarf too. This is no problem here. I don't know what part of the world you come from.
That's what they thought about maple syrup and bacon. and it's actually a delicacy. Give it a chance.
So the sight of 2 baby dragons is actually they do seem more like adolescent dragons. That's how large they are. If you remember, they're actually about as tall as Van or Ryoko. Not really anybody else in the group because you're a bunch
Who are
of
those
shorties.
people?
Van and
I
Ryoko.
Oh, wait,
It's
that's
been that long.
on.
So they are very tall, and they are a very worrisome sight for a lot of people. And Leosin has offered that he can like purchase a covered wagon for when you are near the more populated spots. That way, there's no chance of inciting a panic.
Oh yes, panic. I'm familiar.
At the disco.
What is a disco?
I don't know.
The little thing hiding behind, floating above the city.
That
Yeah.
It's where you take a disc and it goes.
Do go far. All right, Susie. I mean, it's your call. They're your dragons, but I don't know. I got the feeling that they probably wouldn't like being in a cage too much. You know.
I don't think so either, guys. They're just little babies.
Oh, kind of like you, Susie.
Excuse me, I'm like 18 now. It's fine.
I forgot about that.
Susie's nondescript age that keeps going
you-
up and down.
I love it.
Yeah. So just for like context, because it's been so long and we actually have viewers tonight, Susie Weavers is really like what? Like what's the real age?
12.
12.
That's a mystery.
And you guys have really only been traveling for 4 days at this point. She's definitely not 18, but she will continue to lie about her age.
I just looked
last
young
time
and
she-
swallowed the potion.
Last time she told us she was 22. So, how do I age like Susie?
I forgot what we left
Blood
off.
magic.
I'm starting back low to work my way up again.
Yeah, believe we were like, oh yeah, no one really knows. I think no one else here is a gnome, so we can't really like. Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, we have no idea.
It's
I
just
grew
It's
up
like a
in
ages.
perfectly normal
solitary.
goblin.
I
We're
know,
just gonna
it's
go
like,
roll
wait.
with it.
I realized, like, wait a second. This is familiar.
So, would you like a covered wagon for your dragons?
I feel that may be a wise decision to make, but I'm not going to keep them in there all the time, okay?
Yeah, we can let them out on the road and just kind of like while we're here. I don't know. Maybe one of us can stay with them. It's probably best they're with you, Susie. If they're gonna be scared, it's best they're with you.
Strictly just for the populated areas. The last thing we want to do is incite chaos. After all, dragons are not a common sight, especially in these parts.
Is
That
that
would
the last
be
thing
some
we
sort
want to
of
do?
Can we just tell them they're like really big lizards or something with wings?
Yes,
Like-
you could tell people that.
How long does enlarge reduce last?
Are they gonna buy it? It's kind of more what I'm asking, man. I'm like barbarian clans and shit. I don't know nothing about these people.
Meanwhile, you guys overhear Ryoko go over to the baby dragons. All right, so if it's shiny, you just take it. And then when you take it, you bring it to me. And I'm just slowly explaining to the dragons how to steal jewels should they get out and quote unquote want to wander into some stores.
The dragons stare at you blankly.
You'll catch on. You'll get it later. And I walk away.
That's so funny. All right, I'm not going to use enlarge reduce because that only lasts a minute, and that's not going to help us much. Okay, I'll go to the dragons and just kind of like muzzle their little nose and just be like, guys, you're just going to take a little bit of a break, okay? We don't want to scare these wimpy people who can't handle something as cute as you.
Scare them.
No.
Scare them all.
Okay.
And so I'm cool if we put them somewhere a little hidden.
All right. So yeah, you pack them into a covered wagon, and El Terrell is very rich and holy city, so the streets are pretty wide. You're able to keep your covered wagon close at all times. So you're led to a tavern. Laosin, he buys you food, he buys you drink. He even gives you a little bit of coin to just kind of spend, and he leaves saying, "Someone will be by to fetch you as soon as my friend Froome is available. Enjoy your time."
Raj, thanks for this, man. We really use it. It's been a long trip. Pretty tired.
Yes, I was with you the whole time.
Yeah, but you were a little quiet. I feel like we didn't really get to know you too much. You like caught up, and yeah, I don't know.
Well, next time when I try to speak to you, Roland, please speak back. I'd like to be friends with you, but
Well,
you
I'm
just
trying,
kind
but
of
I had some problems with my
ignored me.
voice last week, and this is pretty rough.
Okay. Well, okay. All right. Well, I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
He was trying really hard to get away from you, Roland.
Oh, I get the feeling he doesn't like me too much. I don't know. It's whatever.
All right.
That's
So
okay,
while
that's
you guys are waiting, is there anything that you would like to do or take care of while you're in the city?
I think our rogue had a bag. I don't remember how much was in the bag.
Oh, I think I remember a fuck ton now.
We had
Yeah.
a ton of
Oh.
money.
Yeah, I was telling Moni we have no money, but I'm like, oh yeah, the reason we have no money is because it's all in one bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, I think I just remembered we're actually kind of friggin' rich.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I suddenly have a recollection of that as well.
yeah, I think we like totally robbed some people of like a lot of money, like a
I think that
lot.
was our payments.
Yeah,
Indirectly.
the city that you guys first went into and fought the dragon at, and you met that guy who was like, "Hey, go get this artifact for me."
Yep,
You guys
we totally
definitely
didn't lose.
raided that treasure room.
yep. That was not payment, dude. We totally stole that. We need to go spend that money ASAP.
Let's do
Get
it. Let's
rid
go
of it.
spend it. I think
Yeah,
it was
sounds good.
129,000 if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay, there is one thing.
129,000.
It was something
What?
ridiculous like that.
Well,
So
now it's 129,000.
So let's remember, you guys did buy some very expensive.
I know,
items
that's why I was
from Stanley
surprised.
Glue Gun. I think the displacer cloak was something like 60,000,
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
Damn
So
it. Who wrote down how much money we have?
I had it written, but it was on a piece of paper, and I
Oh.
did not. I
who
don't have it
uses
now.
paper anymore?
I know. I know.
All right. DM, use your best discretion. How much money do you want us to have right now?
All right, so there are currently 5 of you. You have a total of 65,000 left.
Watch. Okay.
I have it
Now,
written down
I
on
think
the computer.
I'm also writing it down on my notes. Hopefully,
That's
I
a
don't
good
forget
idea.
this time. Okay. So I think we should definitely put at least some portion of this money into trying to figure out what those people were telling us to go to, like that weird gates or whatever mountain thing for Bahamut. You guys remember that?
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just recall that real fast.
You recall that when you were in Kanye last, you were, as soon as the town was no longer under attack, 3 strange people flew in on a dragonelle and
Oh, I remember
spoke
that.
with you all about Bahamut. They were followers of Bahamut. They dubbed you the Blessed. They bestowed upon you gifts, and they said, if you seek Bahamut, you will be welcome in his court. So you've basically been given an invitation to the 7 heavens of Mount Celestia. So
Well, it's very different than other people going to other places.
What is it? But they're on a highway, and we're on the
Stairway.
Staircase,
Yeah.
stairway.
yeah.
All All right, so yeah, we should probably look into the seven heavens of Mount Celestia thing if we can find a way. Moni, you're good with church people, right? That's probably maybe your area.
Eh, kind of. You know, a lot of holy people don't take kindly to my goddess Joaquin due to her. Because don't see eye to eye with her in terms of money and helping other people.
I forgot that Susie doesn't understand Moni a lot of the time.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
Goes for everybody here.
I don't understand. I'm just fine. I don't know what you're talking about. It's one of the most clear speaking people I've ever heard of.
I appreciate it.
It's like in Hot Fuzz when you've got the three people translating because nobody can understand the old guys.
Can you understand? Okay.
All right, so we should look for maybe some more gear, and then some kind of way to find this seven heavens of Mount Celestia. Who wants to do what?
I mean,
I suppose I can look around in the different churches in the area, in the temples, see what they have for
Okay.
looking for Mount Celestia.
All right. I probably should go with him. I'm not really good with merchants. I remember how Glue Gun went. That took forever to patch up. So I think, yeah, maybe I can go with Moni. We can go look for some seven heavens and Mount Celestia entrance, and the rest of you guys can go pick us up some gear. You know, healing potions, and if you see any cool weapons or something or armor, just pick it up for us. All right?
So I will go with them to do that. But Roland, I just want you to know it's probably really frowned upon to pee on the side of a church. So if anyone pisses you off, I'm gonna need you to calm yourself.
Look, you know, I'm gonna try my best, but I'm be honest with you. I kind of feel like whatever I do here doesn't have any consequences. I feel like these people are kind of, screwed. I don't know why. I'm getting that feeling right now. It's kind of nuts.
Well, if they start chasing you and they have gems, I want you to run away yelling gems, not run.
Look,
Because I
honestly,
want
if I
them.
start getting chased around, I'm going straight for that wagon and letting the two black dragons go crazy.
Hey, they're
Good
not
idea.
guard dogs, they're babies.
Shh, Susie,
Have you
you're
named
like
your
five.
dragon?
I've been thinking about it so hard, you have no idea. I am
Yeah,
open
maybe-
to suggestions. I'm open
Yeah.
to suggestions. Sorry.
Look, I'm sure one of the stores is gonna have one of those like doggy collar sections, and you'll find one with like names that speak to you.
Yes.
That's what you need to keep a look on. All right, yeah, something for the dragons probably not a bad idea either, like food or something. I don't know what the hell we've been feeding them on the way here, and I don't want to know. We'll figure it out.
I call them both ugly. With that, I walk away.
I'll follow after money. All right, good luck, guys.
all right.
May Joaquin be with you.
And also with you, I don't know what those customs are.
I'm not sure. I just think it's something that people do, and then Ryoko realizes she has made a very awkward situation even more awkward and begins to walk away.
I think I'm gonna name one of the dragons Moni.
Yes! Do Moni and Enam. Because it's
And
Moni
Enam?
backwards.
Oh, it is. Because you're gonna like them.
Ooh, name one after his god. That could be exciting.
No.
I kind of want to
That
name
might
one.
be sacrilegious, but I'm not sure. 100% sure.
Nah, that's fine. We're not there. We're not there, Moni. Come on, let's go. Let's go. We're not here.
Yes, okay, we're going.
Tony's
Right.
having a total breakdown.
So you guys go off in search of a church,
Yes, sir.
and the other three of you, are you guys doing the whole gear thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Who wants to go first?
We'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, church first.
So, yeah. You actually don't need to walk around very long. This is a holy city, and therefore holy things are put very heavily in focus. So one of the very first buildings that you come to is a church.
What is it a church to?
This is the Church of the Silver Flame, something that is very common pretty much everywhere.
Okay, all right. Got you. So I make my way in, and upon entering, what do we see? Roland and myself.
You see it's not a day of worship, so you do see very few people, but you do see some empty pews. You see very beautiful stained glass windows, most of which depict in some way a silver flame. A few windows depict the silver flame overcoming evil. Some windows are the silver flame being a champion of good. The silver flame alone on itself. Um, so a lot of focus on the silver flame, almost as if that's really important here. And you see a couple abbots, or you see some acolytes kind of milling about.
All right. Well, walking in and observing the appropriate religious customs and walking in. Would I know those customs with the silver flame? Would I be familiar?
Um, you wouldn't be like detailedly familiar, so they do differ from like your faith. But pretty much anywhere you go, you
Take
you
off the
know,
hat kind of stuff.
yeah, there's the basic courtesies and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. No swearing, and I look at Roland.
Roland takes off his bear hat, really like a very, very large bald spot.
I approach one of the abbots or one of the acolytes. Afternoon, brother. Any way that your father or anyone is about?
Of course, I'd be more than happy to have our abbot come down and speak with you. May I ask what this is in reference to?
Oh, I'm Brother Moni from the congregation of Joachim over. What city did we come from originally? I forget.
Kanye.
Kanye.
From the city of Konya. I just have a
But they
few things I'd
renamed
like to
themselves
talk
to
to
Yi
your father about.
Well
Just-
met, Brother Monet. I am Brother Mario of the Church of the Silver Flame, and I will, of course, pass this message along to our abbot.
I appreciate it.
He motions over to the pews and he says, "Sit, rest, pray, and I will return." And he walks away.
I mean, that's going pretty good, I think, right?
It could go worse.
Yeah, I mean, so what are we just gonna straight up ask him, like, how do we get into the seven heavens of Mount Celestia, or are we trying to round about this?
There's a certain way that you navigate with religious types. Not that I would know. Uh, more or less a roundabout.
All right, I'm kind of leave it up to you, man. You're nailing it. I don't know who the hell this Silver Flame guy is, but I mean, this guys seem pretty good, right?
So the abbot now walks up to you. The acolyte does not come with him, but you can tell he's the abbot. He just has like instead of just the robes, he does have a sash around his neck as well. And the sash is silver, bears the symbol of the silver flame, and his robes. The acolytes, the symbol is on their robes. The abbot, the symbol is not on his robes; it's just on the sash. But he walks up to you. Good day. I am Abbot Soreza. What can I do for you, brother?
Good afternoon, dear father. Just a couple questions. What does the Silver Flame know? I introduced myself. What does the Silver Flame know much about Bahamut and the seven stairs to Celestia?
Bahamut. Correct me if I'm wrong. You refer to the dragon god?
I
I must confess I know little about the dragon god himself. Now, may I ask, what is a brother of your faith doing, seeking information about the dragon god?
so you see, I'm
We're
trying to
chosen.
find.
And Roland like holds up his belt.
That's exactly what we were talking about there, Roland. Aye.
That is a fine accessory for you, Master Dwarf.
Yeah, it's some like dragon hide or some shit. It's like great.
Oh, please, Master Dwarf. Within the walls of this church, please keep a civil talk.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. You got like a place I'm supposed to like ask forgiveness or something?
No need, brother. You are forgiven. Um,
Thanks, Padre.
Oh my god.
as far as being chosen by a god, I am uncertain what that means. Most gods let you choose their faith. I have not heard of one that has chosen anyone in modern day.
It's a strange situation there, and we're just trying to find out information as soon as we can. If you're not quite familiar with it, is there anybody in El Trail who would be able to tell us much?
No one in El Turel worships the dragon god. Perhaps a library might hold the knowledge you seek, or someone else.
Moni, I can't read.
I got you.
Oh, no.
I got you covered, mate.
All right, that's good because yeah, we're screwed if it's a library thing, man. Maybe we can pay somebody to read for us.
I
As a
think we'll be all right.
librarian. All right.
I thank the father. I appreciate your time, father, and here's some for your troubles. I hand him a couple gold pieces.
Oh, you are most gracious, brother. This will go toward only the purest of intent. We do appreciate you, and if we can help in any way, please come back.
Many blessings to you. And we head out.
All right, you
looking
head
for
out.
looking for a library that Roland can totally read.
All right,
That's where they keep the books, right?
And everybody else, you guys have found a very nice store.
Wow, this store is so nice.
I guess let's go inside. I'm sure it's nice inside too.
It's so nice inside. It's shiny, like polished marble. There's chandeliers of just pure candlelight. It smells of grass after a fresh rain. There's a very light, like a tingle in the air. It's very soothing to the ears.
I like this place.
They said we should look for some gear. That was kind of vague. Let's take advantage of that.
I mean, sure. But what exactly do you have in mind?
I don't really know. Let's explore.
All right.
You explore. There's so many things. There's
Oh my
so
God.
many things in this store. It really just kind of depends on what you're looking for. A lot of the things that I know you guys are interested in are actually kept behind the counter, things like potions.
Time to turn on the old personality, I guess, right, guys?
I'll go over to the counter and talk to the whoever appears to be at the counter and address them.
Yeah, so behind the counter is a female elf, and she sees you and she greets you. Welcome, welcome to Glorious Goods. What can I do for you today, Brother Elf? And she winks.
Half elf, but anyways, can I get a what kind of potions would you happen to have for sale?
Half goodness. We have all the potions you could possibly want. We have potions to heal you and make you feel better. We have potions to relieve those irritating toxins from your body. We have potions to relieve you of potent poisons. We have vials that will bring you into a nice, deep, restful sleep. It just depends on what you're looking for.
Did she mention the poison right before the sleep one?
Yeah.
Are we not sure that's the same thing?
Well, now that you say it.
Well, I wait. Did she actually say anything that described poison? She said things that cure poison. I didn't actually hear her describe poison.
Oh, cure poison. Sorry, I heard it was poison, and I was like,
Oh,
well,
I see.
establishment. Okay, never mind.
We don't sell
12-year-olds don't
poisons
hear well.
here.
Well, thank goodness.
Ryoko just like looks at Susie and says she's not old enough to drink potions anyway.
You don't know that, Ryoko.
We even have a potion for that, should one wish to be older or younger.
I'll remember that.
How about ones that will help us stitch our wounds quicker?
Of course. Potions of healing. We even have stronger potions of healing, and if you've got the coin, even stronger potions of healing.
How about on a scale of 1 to 3? How much would you say the 2 costs?
I'm so sorry. I don't understand the question.
The middle. Which one?
The middle
Ryoko
one.
just pulls up her hands and starts counting and looks confused.
The middle one.
The slightly stronger potions of healing. How much would those cost?
The potions of greater healing are 150 gold.
I believe we should definitely get some
But
of those for... Yes?
For you, Brother Elf, 140.
Oh, that's mighty courteous of you. How many would you have on hand?
On hand? My dear, this is inconsequential. Tell me how many you need.
Well, I would say I look over at Ryoko and Susie. I think,
Ryoko winks at you because she can tell what's going on there, and she gives a little wink and a little like encouraging nod.
No, I'm asking you a question.
Oh,
Would you say 10 should be good for the party?
I think 10 is good. That's 2 each.
Yeah. How about 10? Does that sound doable for you?
Absolutely. And she like waves her hand over the counter in front of her. And as her hand passes over the counter, vials of healing potion just kind of appear as her hand passes over that space until there's 10 all along the counter. And then she holds out her hand for your pay.
All right. I motion for Ryoko. Can you I don't have the bag with me.
I pull out the money and hand it to her. Or I hand it to Vanarin to give to her, and I
yes,
give
there we
another
go.
wink.
I clumsily I mean, I guess I have charisma. I have 20 charisma. I don't know why I'm asking, like, I would be clumsy. I very smoothly grab the coins out of the bag of holding and set it, like, in her hands.
Cool.
With a wink as well.
You set it in her hands, and she, with like a kind of flourish, the bag disappears, and she says, "Thank you." And then she leans on the counter, putting her chin in her hand. Anything else I can get you, dear?
Remember, you have 20 charisma.
Yeah.
Better fucking play it.
Yeah.
I'm not playing that way. No. I also. Would you happen to have any, utilities for an aspiring adventurer that might? You play a monk, so I don't know what weapons you use, Roland.
Absolutely not. There's like 3 good things. Like there's like
Yeah.
boots that'll give me my AC, a ring that'll give me AC. Bro, my AC's trash. If you can find anything that boosts AC, go for it. That's not
Okay.
armor.
Anything that would help an aspiring adventurer?
Yeah, Vanarin's dangerous.
An aspiring adventurer? Well, do you need a backpack? Do you need some
Something a little
rope?
bit more, a little more advanced than that, I would say.
Well, so
Someone
we're
that
not
I'd say that's
talking
been on the
about
road.
aspiring, dear, are we? We're talking about advanced. We're talking about experience. Tell me exactly what you're looking for.
I would say something along the. I don't even know what boots you're talking about. Would you happen to have a ring of protection, by chance?
You're looking for magical items.
I would say so. Yes.
Oh, what is it that you're up to?
Yes.
I
Adventuring.
do. Follow me. And she kind of waves her hand, and that counter in front of her opens up. So instead of just being solid counter, it's now like a little bit of a walkway, wide enough for you to walk.
Ryoko just says, can I come too? Or is this just a you two thing?
Well, you have the bag of holding, so I need a chaperone fast.
Deal. Then Ryoko like starts to awkwardly like just grab Susie's arm and drag her with.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, so you're all in tow, and she doesn't stop any of you. And she leads you down. So, like, behind the counter, there's like rows of shelves. She leads you down to the very back where there's a locked door, and she magically produces the same way, she's produced everything. She magically produces a key ring, and she flips through a couple keys and then puts one into the lock. The door opens, and she pushes the door open and stands aside, beckoning you all enter.
All right. I look around in amazement as I enter and look around for wares to see what, like, I don't need a full list, but like, how big we talking about for this room we're walking into?
So it's actually a really small room, and
how packed, I guess.
It's just jewelry. Along the walls, there's like shelves. And on each shelf is like a velvet pillow. And on each velvet pillow, each piece of jewelry sits on its own pillow, just kind of on display. And as you walk in, she says, "Rings are to the right." And sure enough, as you turn to the right, it's just a whole wall of rings.
All right. I look for one that has. This is kind of metagaming, but a shield.
Yeah. So as you look around, there is one ring where it's just perfectly spherical all the way around, except for that one part where it kind of flares outward, and that flare takes the shape of a shield. And that shield catches your attention when it catches light in a very certain way, almost as if it was beckoning to you.
Doesn't seem important. Just kidding.
How much would this be? And I kind of like hover hand the ring.
2,000 gold.
I think that should be manageable. And I once again go in and just kind of grab at the in the bag of holding, and I'll pay the lady full price. I know I have.
Wait,
Yeah.
Ryoko, as he's grabbing into the bag, goes, but for him, for this space, 2,000? And then I nudge him to wink at her.
I turn to her and I look kind of confused, but then wink.
Just make a charisma roll real quick.
Yes.
All right.
And show us how you'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I demand a demonstration.
Charisma. A 24.
Yes.
Right.
Wink.
For you, is this ring for you?
It's definitely something that would help me keep me alive. I can definitely say that.
Then the price would be worth it, wouldn't you say?
I could say that, but I'm not 100% certain if it's something I can afford to spend on willy-nilly.
Just this once.
I understand.
1,800 gold.
All right. I don't want to
Nice.
like feel like I'm robbing you, but it's something that, you have to understand.
Oh, sweetheart, you couldn't rob
I'm an
me.
aspiring adventurer.
1,800.
1,800. Thank you.
1,000
I was like,
point
wow.
discount.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, is there anything else that catches your eye? A ring, perhaps, for some lucky lady? Or either of you ladies, would you like a nice necklace? Perhaps a shiny circlet? Something to make all the boys go, oh.
Oddly assumptive that you think that I'm just into boys.
Did she roll charisma? Maybe I brought Ryoko for a purpose.
Susie does that in the game too, by the way. Then
Roll charisma, Ryoko.
Oh my gosh, I can't find it on the sheet. Oh. 15.
Well, color me intrigued. Perhaps you'd like to put your mouth where your mouth is.
I think she's already really good at that. I think we all are.
I just told Susie, shh. I don't know what to do. Ryoko, you can very clearly doesn't know what to do now because she hasn't been in the social interaction before. And I just kind of say, mm-hmm.
All right.
So necklace? Susie, do you need a necklace? And I just start moving forward.
Boys are kind of gross. Unless they're like pirates. You can always fall for a pirate.
Do you have any pirate necklaces?
Pirate necklaces?
You might be out of luck, Susie.
I'm
That's okay.
quite sure I don't know what that is.
That's okay. We're good. I'm gonna just walk over. Actually, first I'm gonna check my stuff. I think I still have lots of rope.
Rocks and ropes.
Rocks and ropes. We should go sometime. But I'm good on rope. I have rope, so I don't need any more. I think. I should have enough for 2 dragons.
I'm sorry. Do you need more jewelry or are we finished here?
I think we're good. Do you guys think we're good? Should we look around some more? What do you guys think?
I believe I don't have anything on my mind.
What's a
Oh,
bracer,
those were-
Bannerin?
I
Excuse
forgot
me.
those existed. Bracers of what are they called?
Pardon my Googling.
Oh yes, ignore that.
Is that something pirates do?
Then I'm in.
Braces of defense.
Yeah, I have it open right now. Do you happen to have some large bracelets by chance? Something that would help, if I were to get into a fist fight.
Bracelets
Yes.
helping you in a fist fight. Oh, you naughty boy!
Wait, does that have implications I did not think about?
Are you looking for armor?
It would have a function of armor, I believe. Yes.
My dear, you've come to the right place. And with a flourish, the walls around you transform. Instead of holding shelves of jewelry, now they're replaced in like a magical sweeping motion by racks of different armors: leather, steel, iron, chain, scale. You have your plate mails. You have just like some heavy leather tunic. You have your bracers. You have your gauntlets. You have pretty much any kind of armor that you would look for. And it seems as though the room grows in size to accommodate all of this.
So what I'm looking for is, hypothetically, if I was someone that armor kind of constrains me. It's hard to breathe in armor, so I need something that's kind of more helpful. And I'm trying. I need
Van's
brace.
a dog.
I also need some manacles for
My
undiscussed
rippling
reasons.
muscles.
There's no implications about this request, right? So I would say something that more along the lines of some just bracers of defense.
Yes. Well, if you ever need help breathing, let me know.
Ryoko just hits him really hard in the back to knock the wind out of him, so he'll start coughing.
Why'd you do that, Ryoko?
Oh
Look, you took his
dear,
breath away.
dear, if you want to be included, the more the merrier.
Excuse me? What exactly are we talking about right now?
Ryoko just kind of shrugs and starts
Tama.
to look around to see if she can find anything shiny.
Bracers of defense. She changes the subject. Yes, I do have one pair. It's an incredibly rare sort of item. I can't let it go for anything less than 200,000.
I'm going to say, unfortunately, we do not have that kind of funds right now, but we will keep you in mind. I'm
Please
sure
do.
I'm sure she'll be available in the future. Nothing bad is going to happen.
Oh shit! You're right. Oh,
What do you mean I'm available?
I'm sorry? I don't know what you
Good
mean.
sir. I don't just hand this out to anyone.
That's not what I meant. I'm sorry that if you assumed that that implication. I just meant it's nice to know that this is here for the future.
Man, do you want to invite her with us?
She seems
Does
very
your friend
useful.
want to sleep over?
Oh, I have a question. Do you have anything that could hide something big-ish?
Now, just what are we talking about here?
There's so many implications.
This whole
No,
Ryoko?
I'm sorry.
She's also like 12,
I'm-
so
Ryoko,
that's
I'm
wrong to
what's
say.
speaking
happening?
to a child. I don't.
Yes.
I'm not
I don't-
flirting with you two anymore.
Wait, no, now I'm
speaking to a
confused,
child.
like as a person, but I'll just move forward.
I'll fix you, Laura.
Little
Okay.
one, little
Yeah.
young innocent child that you are.
She's like 18.
How big is this thing you're trying to conceal?
I like go to Van and then I like climb up Van's
Yeah.
back and kind of on top of it.
And
She's not talking
are you
down
looking
me.
to hide it completely, or are you looking to resize it?
Ooh, both are such good ideas.
I believe
Only
that
if the
means
resizing could be temporary.
I think I have exactly what you're looking for. I have in my possession a scroll. Now, dear, you would need some kind of experience in magic, or someone who or knows someone who has some experience in magic. But this thing that you're looking to resize, it should be a temporary way that you would be able to reverse at will with this scroll.
I'm gonna use my prestidigitation and like create little like sparks and be like magic.
Oh, how adorable! Where did you learn that?
Myself?
You learned that all on your own?
Yes. I was trying to show that I have magic.
As proud of you as I am, little one, this that you've just shown me is quite a simple spell, and the scroll that I have is exceedingly powerful.
I think I could find somebody to help.
Okay. Then what I have for you is this scroll for 5,000 gold, and she produces it from thin air.
I'm gonna glance over at it, assuming it's either a warlock or sorcerer spell. I'm assuming it's something like enlarge reduce. Is it a large reduce or is it a different spell?
It is enhanced enlarge reduce,
Okay.
which I'm definitely not just making up on the spot.
I just want to make sure that like
Yeah.
we're not just buying the spell she already has. So
I was
Yeah.
looking like when you said large reduce, I was like,
That's a good point.
okay.
She's giving you the better version, which I like.
A much better version.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to take from like our team's stuff for this just to help us hide our dragons
Hey,
a little bit
they
better.
sent
You're
us.
we have so
Good,
much
thank
money. Yeah.
Quiet. You'll be fine.
You hear a voice in the back of your head.
And you
of
know-
Roland.
Oh, and I think we're supposed to look for cups
I'm sorry. We play sports.
What?
or gauntlets. Something Moni said. I don't know if a 12-year-old would know what a gauntlet is.
What is that?
You mean like goblet?
They said gauntlet, didn't it? What's a gauntlet?
No,
Yeah,
it's-
but is the 12-year-old character connecting gauntlet and goblet?
Yep.
No, I need
And by
cups of
12-year-old
ogre
character, I
power,
definitely not
please.
mean myself.
Yeah, I was saying it after Vanarin made a comment about manacles. I was putting gauntlets down below in the chat for Roland.
Sorry.
Cups of ogre power. You never heard of it? Yeah, come on.
Yes, cups
I
of
don't think anybody's heard about that one.
Oh, my goodness.
Never mind. I think we're good.
Well, are you going to be? I mean, I think we should definitely get the scroll.
Oh yeah, for sure. I thought sorry.
Okay, sorry. I
Wanna
thought you were
use
saying
the
no to
money
that.
again?
The
Wait, how much is
exchange
the
is
scroll?
made, we purchased the scroll.
How much is it?
All right,
It was
Five.
5,000.
5,000. Sorry, 1,000.
5,000. Okay. Ryoko asks if there are any earrings that have rubies in them. I only saw rings and necklaces in the last room.
Oh, there were earrings. Yes.
Ooh. Are there
Yeah.
any that are useful for adventurers or really pretty?
And maybe
Well-
not aspiring veterans.
She produces some earrings set with rubies, and she goes, "Well, you see, these ones," and she models them for you, are very pretty.
Oh, yeah, I don't like used jewelry. And she just turns around. And starts to look elsewhere in the room.
Aggressive.
I apologize for her demeanor. She's that way sometimes. I forgot how Ryoko acts, so I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
You're right. I turn around and I'm just like, oh, was that not socially acceptable?
You're doing so good, Ryoko. It's fine. And I'm going to walk off with Ryoko to give them some time.
Time after time.
I was just holding them up to my ears. They're not used. This isn't a flea market.
Yeah, she has a bit of object permanence problems, but don't worry.
Nice.
Did Moni describe anything he was interested in buying to me before?
No.
All right. I have my super OP item. I'm good for magic items, guys, and I also have the cloak, so I don't need more stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right, you guys are done shopping. You bid Gloria farewell. She, she definitely seems not as enthusiastic as she did at the start of your visit. Maybe being called a trollop and then a flea market has not sat well with her.
That's okay.
Especially after the discounts. And we're gonna go back to Roland and Moni. Where are you guys?
Have we found a library?
Yeah, you found a library. Yep.
All right. Looking for any form of material involving Bahamut and the celestial, how to get to Celestia, the seven stairs.
7 heavens.
So,
man.
Yeah.
are you just looking, or are you asking for help?
We're
No,
gonna
we need the librarian.
Yeah, we're gonna need the librarian.
Okay.
Because I'm sure these books don't have a Dewey Decimal System or anything.
Yeah. Go ahead
hell is that?
and roll me a percentage. Before you roll percentage, high or low?
High.
Okay. Roll percentage.
$52.
Okay. You find a librarian. He's reading a book.
Aye, on top of the afternoon, do you?
I wanted to finish that paragraph. Also, you're very loud.
My apologies. Roland, you got it.
The more quiet guy.
Hey,
Well,
real quick, I'm sorry to bother you, but we were looking for information about the 7 heavens of Mount Celestia. Do you know where those books are?
Yes, I do. Are you going to be able to understand anything you read?
I can't read, but my friend can.
Aren't you a pair? Follow me. And he stands up from his chair, putting his book down, and he just begins walking away. He begins walking down one of the many, many book aisles.
See, Moni, that was easy. You just got to speak more quiet to him.
This is my quiet voice.
You gotta speak more quiet. Just like less words at this fast speed. Quiet.
Moni's just confused. He has no idea what you're referring to.
You just gotta speak more quiet. Easy. See? Just like that.
He comes to a stop near the shelves and he turns to you, Roland. And he says, "You're confusing quiet with stupid." And then he looks at Moni and he says, "These 3 books," and he points to 3 books right next to each other on the shelf. "That's what we have on Bahamut." And he walks right past you back to his chair.
Whatever. You can call whoever wants stupid. We got like a shit ton of gold, so fuck him. He
I love this group.
Yeah, he took us here for free. That sounds pretty stupid to me. Anyways, all right, Moni, get to reading, man. Or actually, you know what? Fuck that. Just grab a book. Roland just grabs the books and shoves them in his. I don't know. I don't have anywhere to take. Fuck it. Roland just starts running out with the books.
I just really thought that this was all like an external dialogue he was having with himself. So
Out loud.
So
Right there.
before he gets too far, I go and reach out like I'm gonna. Almost looks like I'm gonna grab him, but I don't. I give him a touch on the shoulder and I give him guidance, just in case he has to make any rolls or anything.
Don't stop him. Just
He does.
All right.
Like Godspeed to you, my friends.
Roland, I need you to make a dexterity roll.
You got it. Dexterity check or dexterity saving throw?
Check.
Okay. Can I use acrobatics if I'm jumping over anything?
You're not jumping over anything.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing to jump over.
All right, I don't know what's happening yet. Okay, it's an 18.
All right, you run like the freaking wind. Like all that time and montages that you spent in Philly running up the stairs have really paid off because you like speed past the front desk. The dude looks up and it's like he doesn't say anything. You're pretty sure he doesn't even like register what's happening. You're running. The wind is like rushing past your face. You can feel you're running so fast that hood that you wear is like almost coming off your head. Your beard is up over your shoulders. You're really hauling. And then when you reach the door to the library, you come to an abrupt halt. You take 3 damage as you smash your face into an invisible wall and fall back onto your butt.
Damn. All right.
You see the librarian appear standing over you. He says, "Yeah, our books are enchanted. If you want to check those out, we can sign you up for a library card."
We'll take one of those, thank you. I tried to stop him.
You're gonna need 2. There's 2 of you, and you can only check out 2 books at a time. I see you have all 3. You're gonna need 2 library cards.
Okay.
Cool. Come back over to the desk. We'll get you signed up. What are your names?
Moni and
I failed so bad.
you'll get him next time, King.
Oh, it's right there, man. Do you know I can run like 110 feet in like 6 seconds?
Yeah. Name?
Your mother.
Well, I'm gonna write that, and that's gonna be on your library card, and then you're gonna feel foolish.
You're gonna feel foolish.
Because now, anytime anybody reads it, they're gonna be talking about your mother. So
I couldn't feel more foolish. Just give me the damn card.
yeah, all right. Here are your cards. if you'd like to check out the books, there is a reservation fee. It's 3 copper for each book, and that'll get you the week. At the end of the week, the books will magically just be returned here, and also it's going to be 1,500 gold for you two being assholes.
Oh my god.
I have 3 cultist teeth.
Yeah. So you tried to steal books from a library in the holy city of Elturel. So you can either pay the 1,500 gold, or I can get the authorities. You know, just like options, man. You got 2 of them.
All right, Modi, let's get the hell out of here. This guy can go to hell.
So authorities.
I'll pay the authorities. I ain't paying you.
Okay.
Do we have any gold on us?
No, we're broke. They have all of it. We need to get the hell out of here now. Modi, run. Roland starts running. No books this time.
I still want him to face plant straight into a magic wall.
So you're leaving the library. You're leaving the books behind.
Yeah, he has nothing. Nothing he didn't already bring in here.
All right. So Roland's out the door. Moni, what are you doing?
Is there any way I did not control any of what he just did? I apologize for his actions. Is there any way that we can talk about this?
Yeah, we can talk about how you cast guidance on him right before he tried to run out of here.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Drop the books and I follow Roland.
Yeah. You leave. Do you take your library cards with you?
No. What the fuck would I need that for?
All right.
So you guys leave your names with them.
Yeah, I leave your mother.
Well, Moni has his real name there.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, and not only that, but as a cleric, he does bear the symbol of his god. So, just identifying features on the dwarf that just ran out.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. All right. You've left the library. Anybody else want to do anything?
No, I'm good. I head back to the tavern.
All right.
We all had very different experiences.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Laura's never tried to rob a library either.
Nah.
Spoiler alert, she has. And a guy broke his back. And all she had to do was check out a book. And she didn't even try. Great. Still one of my favorite sections.
I didn't expect that much security at a library.
Yeah. I'm going to stop
take their
putting
book
libraries
seriously.
in my game. All right, so you guys all return to the tavern. And when you return, there is a squire who's standing near the entrance. You all, just for the sake of convenience, you all return like at the same time. Like you all meet up outside the tavern, and you're like, "Oh, hey, crazy timing!" And as you approach, the squire immediately sees you all, and he says, "Ah, we thought we'd lost you. Please, this way. My master awaits."
Are you with our elf friend?
I am an acquaintance of your elf friend, but my master is Master Froom.
What's his name?
Master Froom.
No, our friend.
Your friend, the elf?
Yeah.
That would be Master Erlenthar.
Did Leosin give us a last name anytime during our travels?
All right, what's his
I
first
definitely
name?
didn't. I never gave you his last name.
What's his first name? Damn it!
Out of respect for my masters, I will continue to call them Master.
All right, full disclosure: if we get arrested, my bad. Let's go.
He leads you to a room in the very back of the tavern. He opens the door. Beyond stands Laosin, and next to him in a chair sits a very portly, balding dwarf with a huge red beard. He's broad shoulders. Um, he has a pitcher of very dark red wine in front of him, and several wine cups in which he's filling. And as you enter, he says, "Please take." And he has a very serious expression on his face. He waits for you all to take your drink.
Well, it's rude not
All
to
right.
accept, so thank you.
Yeah. I'll definitely take my drink.
I'll take
Right.
mine. Oh wait, am I around?
Yeah, you're there. Everybody's
Okay,
there.
great.
Sushi's not allowed to drink wine, so she'll just watch.
No, Susie,
Ryoko just
it's rude
dumps
for
it
you
into
not
her
to drink the
hand.
wine. You have to drink the wine. It's rude not to.
Peer pressure, Susie. You're 18. You can drink it. Did you lie?
You'll be fine. Just sip it a little bit, all right? You'll be okay. Just gotta let it a little bit.
As
Ryoko just kind of tips the cup towards Susie's lips without Susie like realizing it, and now the cup's in her face.
right. So as you all get your wine glasses, he stands and he toasts. He says, "To health and to victory," and he downs his wine in one huge gulp.
I say I, and I chase after it.
I'll try to join them. Yep.
Right. And then he sits and he says, "My friends, we have much important business to discuss. At this point, my friend here, Laosin, has filled me in about all of your dealings, and you know almost as much about this as we do. But thanks to you, we now know twice as much as we did a 10-day ago. Something rotten is afoot. We have no formal organization to oppose these rascals. Not yet, anyway, but we are working on that. And we need people like you who know how and when to fight. People who know when to stay their hand and to keep a level head and approach with wisdom and much aplomb. When to keep their heads down, when to observe. We need people who know what is lawful and what is unjust. We can't promise you anything except long days filled with danger and stress. But what could be better than that, eh?"
You lost me the first half, but the second half, pull it together. Did Leosin tell you what happened at that camp by any chance?
Yes, he tells me you saved it.
Yeah,
We did. Yes.
Did he explain anything that happened before that?
He looks up at Leosin and then back at you. And he was taken captive? What are you referring to?
Okay, no, this fine.
I believe
Nothing.
that
Don't worry
is
about it. Yeah,
all
we're
he
good. Yeah,
mentioned.
that's it.
Do
Yeah,
not
that's
look
all.
into it too far.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he was okay. If he remembered anything before you got captured, or I don't know. That's all right. Anyways, Bar Ghost.
Yes, the town of Baragos. Thanks to you, we now know that this is the what we believe is the final stop, where the cult of the dragon is taking all of their stolen goods. We don't know what they want. We don't know what they're doing, but we do know that it is no less than nefarious. We'd like you to follow them, find out what's going on.
I believe we can do that. That's something. I believe we were. Will you still be joining us, Leosin?
I will not be joining you. My order needs me here. The order of the
Fair enough.
gauntlet. And he pounds on his breastplate. You now see that there is the sigil of the right gauntlet emblazoned
Helm.
on his breastplate, and he just says, "I'm needed here. And this is, and right now you're the best chance we have at following these cultists. They know me, but it seems like you haven't had much dealing with all of them. they may not recognize you, especially if you go in disguise.
Yes. Yes. Oh, well, I'm very grateful for you accompanying us as we came here to El Terrell. But I'm sorry we have to part. I do believe we are ready to follow them to Argos.
Will you guys be able to financially support us in any kind of way or something?
He already did. He bought us a cart and horses. What do you
Yeah,
want
but
from me?
like it's a
But we need
longer trip,
more.
man. Yeah, we do need more. You're good at something. You don't do it for free, man. Come on.
Of course, we actually have a contact for you to meet on the at Baldur's Gate. A
All right.
caravan will be leaving from Baldur's Gate soon, and when you arrive, they will hire you for protection. Now, this is only a ruse. While you are going to be expected to protect this contact on the road, your pay will not actually be the pay that he offers you. It will be much more. So make sure that one, you agree to protect him on the road, and when all is said and done, you will see your weight's worth in riches.
So, question for clarification. We only have to agree to protect him. Now, when it comes actual time to protect him,
We will
are we in a
protect
gray
him.
area? Oh, you're
No.
right. Yeah, I
We are
was
not in the
yeah,
gray area,
same.
Ryoko.
Ryoko
Look,
just kind of surveys the guy in front of her, just seeing if he has any like interesting jewelry on him at this point.
roll persuasion, Vanarin.
No.
Yeah, you're
Oh, I
covering
got a
up
crit.
for the. Okay.
28.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, protect him or be paid nothing.
Oh,
There's a slight
okay.
misunderstanding. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure. Now, uh, before you leave, and you will need to leave very, very quickly, we have one more gift for you. And Leothson steps forward and he holds a small pouch. And he hands the pouch to Van.
I say, thank you. I don't even look in it. I just grab it and graciously accept it. I'm not one that cares about payment. So if they
Right.
want to fight it from me, they can. But
Leosin just tells you, show that to any, and you will have the full support of the Harpers at any time.
all right, thank you very much. And this is just so I know for reference. We said we were going to be uh, delivering someone from Baldur's Gate to Bargos. Where is Baldur's Gate from compared to El Terrell?
West.
West. Do we have it?
Along the
Is it on the map? Do we have like an approximate distance?
Yes. So that map, it has the arrow moving west, and then once it reaches Baldur's Gate, that arrow curves north and continues north until it hits Baragos.
Okay.
So distance-wise, you are a few days from home. 2 if you rest very little. 3 if you take rests. So.
I believe this was a good meeting to get everything sorted out. Is there any other information we should get? Like, what is the name of this contact, or will they come to us?
The name of your contact is Dorayaki.
Or, is that 2 names or 1?
1. It's his first name.
All right.
His last name is Darlene.
All right. If you guys do not have any questions, I believe we should head to Baldur's Gate as soon as we can.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Then I wish you all luck on your journey, and May the odds be, and then like as soon as he starts like saying his final bit, you hear a very loud commotion from outside the room. You hear loud voices, loud demanding voices, and then the door behind you all bursts open, and into this room flood 12 guards, all emblazoned with the same sigil as Master Froome. They're all of the Order of the Gauntlet, and they all surround Roland and Moni. Master Froome, he says, "What's the meaning of this?" And one guard steps forward. "These two are charged with attempted theft of the Holy Library.
You guys
And
tried to steal an
evasion.
entire library?
Whoa. Look, you need to understand, all right? Hang on, let me clarify what happened, all right? We needed to stealthily get these books because they held information that could help us against the cult. But we needed to do it in a more subtle way. We couldn't just take out library cards and check it out. But when that plan went south, we just booked it.
Roland, can you even read? Like, would you even know which books you needed?
I plead the sixth.
Can you count that high?
I don't need to answer that without a lawyer.
Can you spell lawyer?
No.
This whole time, Master Froome is speaking with the guard about the charges and what the price of bail would be. And at the end of their conversation, he steps forward to Roland and Moni. "Well, it seems that you've caused more trouble here in El Turel than so far you've done good for El Turel. I'll pay your bail, but that means you become members of my order. Honorary members of our order." And he looks, he kind of taps the sigil on Moni's breastplate, and he says, "Seeing as how you belong to another."
Doesn't seem like we have too much way out of this, do we?
Not any.
Wait, how much is bail? This is Ryoko asking.
More than I would be ready to pay had you not agreed to do us such a good service.
What do we have to do in your order besides what we're already doing for your order?
The contact I mentioned, treat him well, protect him. If he survives, your debt is paid. If he doesn't survive, well, use your imagination.
Not a problem. Moni here's an expert healer, and I haven't lost a fight yet. Let's go.
All right.
I just pat them each on the back just for sympathy because I know that's something that I've seen Susie and Van empathize before. So
No, that's them casting guidance. That's not that empathy at all.
I'm guiding your emotions. And then she just keeps patting you guys.
Oh, God damn
All right. Leosin takes you guys back to the wagon that currently hold the dragons, and you guys leave the city of El Turel, and you get back on the road.
You know, I
You've
don't say
got-
this often, but that whole city can go to hell, man. They suck.
Little did you know, Roland, you're the cause of this.
You've got 3 days until you reach Baldur's Gate. What are you doing?
Well, Van is going to summons a magical steed just in case. I mean, I know Roland can get in combat really fast, but just in case we need a sacrificial lamb of sorts for a steed, we'll have a lovely elk, celestial elk, that I summons via the ruby.
You do have 5 of the horses that you rode to town on.
Yes, I know, but this is a sacrificial. Like,
Okay.
if it needs to go into combat, it can die in it until we don't lose a horse.
Okay.
That's
It's
smart.
just an elk there, and also it's fine steed. So if I cast like shield on myself while I ride it. It gets its AC up too. So
Ooh,
mechanics.
that's impressive.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Cool.
Did you guys find any good loot at that shop?
Oh yes, that's a good point. While you were having fun robbing places, we did.
We're I don't know what to call it. Never mind.
While you were stealing books, Van was stealing hearts.
Oh yeah, man.
I guess that is what you could call it.
Yeah,
we do
he
have-
very quickly gave that heart back.
Honestly, I didn't realize a colder to drop. That was accidental on my part.
I didn't realize.
But we do have these. I was thinking of you for some reason when I got these lovely bracelets. And also, this ring could go to either Moni or you. I'm not sure which one's best, to be honest.
Well, hang on. I thought we couldn't buy the bracelets. Wait, hang on. Why am I speaking
wait,
character?
no,
I
yeah.
thought we couldn't afford the bracelets.
No, never mind. I saw those bracelets, but they were really expensive, so I just got this ring instead.
Damn, you
And
should
I'm
have tried
thinking of
stealing
you.
them. That works out every time.
Yes, I have a feeling
Sure
if you
does.
saw the magic she displayed, you would not want to try to steal from this woman.
I don't know. I'm pretty fast. I feel like if I would have hit it with like 20 more like feet, I think I could have busted right through that barrier. 100%. No doubt in my mind. I think I could have made it.
See me
You know, I think I'm not
rolling.
sure how the magic works, but I think if I would have been fast enough, I could have gotten there before the barrier went up.
We
I'm
can test
pretty
that.
sure.
You want to go back? I have haste.
No. Ooh, actually, hang on.
I can call your bluff.
They won't even realize I'm in there.
On the next episode of Jackass,
No, but
El
I'll take
Terrell
that.
edition.
If we're not careful, we're gonna end up in hell with it. All right, I'll take that ring though. That sounds good. My defenses are kind of trash.
All right. I hand Roland the ring of protection.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nothing. Nothing. Susie Weavers doesn't want to do anything.
Well, I was gonna maybe go hunting for the dragons, but if I can use that scroll to make them smaller, I can
you
just
want
share my rations. So that's what I was thinking of doing.
Yeah,
Do
you want to
really
use
stunt
the
their growth?
All right.
I can go make them small right now. Let's make some small dragons.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check as you read this scroll.
Oh, did she jit me? Oh, wait. Yeah. Right, I left my dice in the office, so I am doing it online. Go. Arcana. D20, right? Yes. 1 plus 2 is 20, but not a natural 20.
All right. So as you read from this spell, there, it's
I feel myself get smaller.
you read from the spell and you cast it onto your dragons, who become just like really tiny little guys. They're able to like crawl around you, sit on your shoulders like parrots.
I'm so happy.
You know, they when they're up on your shoulders, the one that you haven't named, he gnaws on your ear, just like, you know, gently, but like affectionately.
Guys, I think I'm gonna need help because I'm kind of partial to boop and blep. But like,
What's wrong? Those names are great.
I don't know. Ryoko's ideas of Weber and Weberverse was funny, and I kind of like Moni,
I mean, they're your dragons,
right?
They are your
Sounds good to
dragons.
me. They're
What do
your
your
dragons.
dragons look like?
They're black. They're black bloop and blips.
Loop and
So-
Blip.
You all talk about like what names you should name your dragons, and you were reading this scroll, and it just to like give you the instructions. It does say that you can use the spell to shrink or enlarge any item, and then at will you're able to enlarge or shrink that item back. As long as you have this scroll in your possession, there is no time limit on this spell. It is completely at will. Whenever you use it on any item.
Oh, dude, that's dope. Susie, imagine this. We're in the middle of combat, and you just send your dragons right at them, right? And then once they get on them, you just expand, and they're just massive. And eat them. Super impressive.
And I bet you love it too, don't you? Perfect. So we have tiny cute dragons. I missed it. What are we missing?
What?
Don't worry about it. So yeah, I just wanted to see if anybody would catch it. I did say it like 3 times. You can always refer back to the scroll. You
Thank
can always
God
refer
this
back
is
to the
recorded.
scroll when you need to. But yeah, is that what you're naming them?
I think
Boop
so.
and blip.
Boop and blip.
Boop and blip. Okay. I've got some stat blocks for boop
That
and
second
blip.
one sounds like it's just throwing up.
I know.
That's Moni's. Because he does not like them. He's like, "Bleh."
Blips. Or blip. Blip is cuter. Boop and blip.
Boop and
Oh,
blip.
that is cute.
Yeah, boop and blip.
I'm sorry if my joke is the reason you changed its name. I did really enjoy it.
No, I would just imagine whenever like it has like a smoke come out of it, so they go blip.
Oh, I like
But
that.
blip is cute, so we'll do that.
As you all decide on their names, Boop and Blep, and once you do, you just hear a voice telepathically in the back of your head. That's not my name. And then you hear another voice. That's not my name.
Well, what's your name?
And then you can kind of hear them like talking to each other a little bit while still telepathically connected to you. And then they both kind of go, I guess those are our names.
No, if you had other names, that's okay.
Which one of us is Boop?
I boop. I boop boop. I don't know where they are on my body. This one is boop and this one is blip.
All right. So they just continue to kind of talk about how it's going to be weird getting used to new names.
Well, what are your names?
They've spent their whole life with their other names.
In their egg. What was your name in the egg?
Oh, not an egg. After we hatched, we had names.
For like, how long were you alive? Didn't they like hatch and then see us?
Yeah, we've had the names ever since. I'm not sure what you're not understanding. Are you asking me what their names are? Or are you asking them what their names are? Oh, we're Boop and Blip.
No. Okay.
Can we hear the dragons talking to Susie, or is just Susie hearing it?
Just Susie.
All right,
Oh.
Susie, sounds like you're losing your mind over there. You all right?
No.
I don't know what that magic did to you, but it don't look right.
The dragons had names, but they won't tell me what they were.
They're Boop and Blep, I thought.
Yeah, we can be Boop and Blip.
But I want to know what they were. They're saying their names were not Boop and Blip when they were born. They had names.
No, we can change it. It's totally cool.
No,
Mom.
just what was it? This is gonna drive me crazy.
I used to be Salami.
Salami?
Yeah, Salami.
Well, that's adorable. We can do salami. What was your name, friend?
I don't want to tell you what my name was.
Was it liverwurst? Bologna?
No.
What was it?
Umberto.
Umberto.
not as cool as Salami. Salami's a way better.
We can totally keep Salami and Humberto.
I can be Umblepto.
I can't hear this.
That way it's like,
I was gonna react, and I was like, oh, I can't react.
and he can be Booplami.
That's okay.
I mean, we'll still be Blep and Bloop. Boop and Blap. Or
What are these names? I didn't say right.
wait, we're hungry. Can we go hunting?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you make us big again?
No. I will as soon as we're not around all these people who might try to hurt you.
You're
Oh, we're
outside
already on the
city.
road, Susie. Go crazy.
Oh my gosh, get big!
Can you make us big now, please?
I do so with my brain and my magic.
How do you do that though?
We're the same size.
With the scrolls that we learned.
You take a look at the scroll, and it gives you the instructions that you can enlarge or reduce any item at will, and at will you can also reduce or enlarge that item. There is no time limit for when you do this on any item.
We can do this on any item, and there's no time limit.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for. Is there a catch? Because you have that like smile that I know about you,
Mom.
and I'm missing
Mom.
it. Yes,
Mom, can you make us bigger? We're real hungry. We want to go hunting.
I will it.
Is this,
What did I miss? I willed it. Did I miss
I
the
think
loophole in here?
it's only supposed to work on items? I think you...
That's what I was like. I don't know if you were saying that because it worked on a creature.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't work to begin with. The fact that it worked, I was just like, oh, shit, I
Shrink
guess that...
them.
Yeah. You can't turn them back.
Right, it said you could shrink or will them whenever,
Yeah, but only on
And items.
but they shrink.
Yeah, they did. There's no reversing it. They're not an item.
It kind of works. It kind of doesn't.
So it works on creatures for one way, but not the other way.
Yeah.
But I don't see that written on the scroll.
Because it says it's for items.
It says item.
Mm.
But they're not an item and they shrink.
That's right.
It's like
This is
half.
a really
Look.
good example
Yeah,
of
look.
I did
things
hear you
thought
when you
was
said it
bad.
before. I wasn't sure if it was supposed to.
I can plug a PlayStation 5 into a TV from 1980. It doesn't mean it's going to work very well. The instructions don't completely line up.
That actually
This
checks
was-
out. Yeah.
This is such a loophole from our conversation before we started playing. You dork. Okay.
Look,
Sorry,
this
Susan,
is
we'll
in your
find it.
best interest. This is in your best interest because I had to balance these dragons for the game. I can't just let you go walking around with 2 full-grown dragons.
It worked well for
Oh.
another show for a few seasons.
It
So if
takes.
you want to keep your
Yeah.
dragon,
No, it works. I'm just gonna have to be like, sorry guys, you can go hunt some mice and other things, but this is a Shuji whoopsies, I guess.
Susie
Don't worry,
Whoopsies. I thought
Susie.
your name was Susie Weavers.
We'll
It
find a
is.
way.
Susie
We'll
Weaver's
find a
made a
way to
whoopsie.
make them big again. We'll find a way to make
Well.
them big again. Don't you worry.
To be fair, she does have the ability to do it for a short period of time.
I
Screw
do.
that. Permanently. I'm gonna attach a growth stone or some shit, some other magic to their fucking heads. Make them big. Got this.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Maybe
what if we
Bahamut
cancel
can help.
magic.
Yeah,
Now
we'll
that I-
just spell magic on their heads. That'll work.
now
Yeah,
that
that
I've
sounds.
effectively pissed off our party, that's where we're going to end it tonight.
I don't have to
So-
spell magic, so it doesn't matter.
High note. Awesome.
Love
Thanks
it.
for being here, guys. I'm gonna sleep on the couch tonight. And I will see you all next week for another exciting episode of How is the DM gonna piss off his wife next? Have a great night.
Bye.